all from the Alpharetta Barre Club. I'm here to give you the second challenge for our ab challenge, and it's going to be Calenetics. And Calenetics is something that was developed in the 80s by a woman named Calenetics, and she actually studied under Lottie Burke. So her abs are very similar to Barre, kind of Barre Pilates-ish. But I really love the challenge of it, and I like the kind of quiet way she holds her abdominals, and it's very challenging. It just rocked my world how challenging Calenetics abs can be. So let's go ahead and do some Calenetics abs. My little kitty's here. Frankie to join us as well. Hopefully I won't get bit up too bad. So I'm going to play some music, but because of copyright laws, I can't play it loud. So just play your own, it's about 5 minutes, so play your own music. So we're going to start out with a nice slow drop down. So drop down an inch, drop down an inch, and as you're curling down, your chin's going to come in towards your chest. So drop down an inch, drop down an inch, and you're going to get to this point where it's like, if I drop down 1 inch, I'm going to fall. But you're going to really try to go slow, 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 and then arms come overhead. And then you're going to lift up an inch and lift up an inch. And you might get to this point where I can't go any further. My body just doesn't go. But this is how strong your abs can get. They just even it out and come up. So try to keep those heels into the floor. So if you want to make more of a challenge, you're going to put your hands behind your hands behind your head or beside your head, and that makes it so much harder, so much harder. And then getting up, this is where I can't get up. I got to use my arms. Sorry, but that's a challenge for me. There's always a challenge more. You want to make it even harder? Put your hands behind your head, touching your shoulders, and yes, coming all the way down, and then lift, lift, and I gotta use my arms again, sorry. Lift all the way up. All right, so second bit of challenge, we're gonna roll yourself down to a nice C curve. So I got a nice little C curve going on, and then release your hands. So you can use inside your thighs and pull yourself down, and then you're gonna drop and lift, drop and lift. So touch the floor to the knees, touch the floor to the knees. And I can't just switch my music, but that's okay. Touch the floor, knees. Touch the floor, knees. Last 4. It's 3. Last 2. Last 1. And then lift yourself up. So now we're going on the second level. So here's my first level, but I'm not going to stay there. I'm going to go actually 1 more inch lower. And drop, lift. Drop, lift. Drop, lift. It's 4. 3, last 2, last 1, and then pull yourself back up. So now we're going to go to another level. So here's my first level, here's my second level, here's my third level. It's like, it's a fight just to hold it. So drop, lift, lift. So 4, 3, last 2, last 1, pull yourself up. That should have been a really good challenge for you. I'm just going to switch my song. Okay, so one leg goes up. Give me a nice straight leg. Point your toes. Get this low back into the floor so you really round it over. Find your calf and pull yourself up to your highest level. So you can use your arms. Use your arms to pull yourself up. Take your hands behind your head. Add a little lift. Little lift. Little lift. Little lift. And lift with the hands, lift with the hands, lift for 4, 3, last 2, last 1. So you can stay here or you can add the extended legs. Let's keep going. Add a lift. So hands can come behind your head, which actually doesn't make it that much easier. It just holds your neck stable. Last 3, 2, last 1. So stay here or release those hands and very slowly add that little lift, lift, lift. 4, 3, 2, 1. You want a bigger challenge? Hands come behind your head. You're going to drop that leg down maybe 1 inch, maybe 2 inches, maybe 3 inches. Add a lift here. Lift, lift, lift. Last 3, 2, last 1. Stay here. Release those hands. and a lift, lift for 4, 3, 2, last one, hold it, ugh, release it. I don't care who you are, that hurts. All right, other side, take one leg, pull yourself up, really physically pull yourself up, hands come behind your head, and a lift, lift, lift. So I'm looking at my toes, 4, 3, 2, add that release, lift, 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 for 4, 3, 2. You can stay here, or you can extend out that leg again. Add that lift again, lift, 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 for 4, 3, 2, stay here or release those hands, just lifting up to your ankles like you're going to touch them. Last 4, 3, 2, last one. You can stay here or drop that leg 1 inch. How about 2 inches? I'm going to stay right there because that's very challenging. Try to keep that low back on the floor. Don't lift it up. Add a lift. Hands behind your head. Lift. Lift. For 3, 2, 1. And then release. Release. Add the lift. 3, 2, 1. Ah. Yes. Ouch. We can all say ouch. All right, so now we're continuing. Both legs come up now. Find behind your thighs and pull yourself up. So I love this technique because it really pushes that low back in the floor as you push yourself up, and that's better for working your abdominals when your low back's in the floor. Add that lift. Lift. Hands behind your head. Lift. Looking at your toes. Lift. It's 4, and I'm glad I just didn't eat my breakfast because you're going to feel this. Don't eat before you do this workout. It'll hurt. Last 3, 2, or at least you'll burp a lot. All right, so let's drop your feet. Maybe 1 inch, maybe 2 inches, maybe 3 inches. Hands come behind your head. Add that lift again. Lift, lift for 4, 3, 2. Last one, now release. Add that lift, lift for 4, 3, 2, and release. Woo! Side to side. Alrighty. So let's move on to the last bit of the challenge. So in open and close. So Calenetics, they like to do 50. So let's just end that challenge with 50. But I'm going to change the arm movement so you can see that there's different ways of doing this. The first arm movement is going to be behind my back, just lifting up your feet. So if you got a back issues, you might want to bend your knees, or you can straighten them out. Ready? Open, close. Open, close. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So here you could take a bit of a release, or if you want to keep going, keep going. Here's a second bit of arms. So hands to center. So lift. Open, close. This is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so that was just 20. So if you want to stop, go ahead and stop. Otherwise, continue on. Our last bit of arms are going to be up. So those are the hardest. Actually, the hardest is if you got a bar and you can put your arms behind it. But we're just going to lift up our arms and open, close. So it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, I was supposed to just do 10. Sorry. I'm going on. All right, so the last bit, so we still got 20 more to do. So go ahead and pick your favorite. I'm going to pick hands in the center. This time I'm going to add something different. I'm going to add open, close with a bend straight, bend straight. So this is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to keep going with my arms up this way. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, okay, so Cal and Pickney never did the planks, but they do planks in current Calenetics. So we're just going to end it with a little quick plank. They like to do planks and side planks. So just real quick, real quick. And I love to do planks at the end because, you know, it's challenging. You do it in the beginning and it's not as challenging. Let me just make sure my time. Hold and breathe. So let's add on to these planks. Let's just do a little forward, back, forward, back. One more. Forward, back. And how about a little side, 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 side for 4, 3, 2, 1. And then give me a side plank. So lift up and hold that side plank. Arm goes down and lift, down and lift. One more, down and lift. And how about a little drop and lift? Drop, lift. 3, 2, last one. Come back to center, hold that. Hold that. We're not done. We're almost there. One more side plank and then you're done. All right, come to the side. Arm goes up. All right. Arm goes under and up. Under and up. For 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. And then it's a little drop. Drop, lift. Drop, lift. For 4, 3, 2, last one. And give me a child pose. All right, that's it for the second day of our challenge. Yay! So if you really want a challenge, combine those two. So the one I did last week to the one I did this week, just combine them, one right after the other, and it'd be cool. Because in my bar class, we do abs, abs, and more abs. So that's like the second abs. So if you want to join me for my bar class, I have a studio. It's just teeny tiny little studio. Converted a bedroom. I live in Alpharetta, Georgia. I do Zoom classes. So wherever you are in this world, you can do a Zoom class. I also have on-demand classes on my website, which is alpharettabarclub.com. So if you want to join me sometime, I have 1 hour long bar classes and 45-minute bar classes a couple times a week. So you can join me. And if you can't make that time, I can record the class and send it to you. So check me out, and I will hopefully see you for the third challenge next week. And that will be a Pilates challenge. So, Barre, Calenetics, Pilates. All right, thank you.